Hi, what it do? It's your dirty Zeus Rebelwaters, and right now you are watching another episode of 16 with 16.
How are you doing?
Yo, what it do? What it do?
Who are you? Tell us about yourself.
My name is Zeus Rebelwaters, man. I'm an artist from St. Louis, Missouri, formerly known to the city, formerly known to the world as Wrecker Puff. An artist, songwriter, actor, film writer, teacher, formal school teacher, humanitarian, philanthropist. The list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just me, man, trying to do my thing and make the world a better place if I can.
Okay, what grade did you teach?
And
what did you teach?
Okay, so the school that I worked at was a trauma-informed school. So that means the students were in there for different behavior issues. So you can have like a sixth grader and a fourth grader or something in the same class. So I basically taught like general studies.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did growing up in St. Louis affect your music?
In the beginning, you know what I'm saying? It was like any young person. It was violent. It was dangerous. It was me pretty much just speaking about my environment from the way that I knew how to, speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Just being a young St. Louis dude. You know what I'm saying? As I got older and as I grown and matured in music and got better and better, and had a lot of different experiences from traveling the world and different things like that, I was able to, transform the music into different things. But definitely, I would say growing up in St. Louis, I didn't really trip off how dangerous our city was until I got older. I think when you younger, you just moving and it's just regular. So you ain't really tripping because you in it. You know what I'm saying? But then when you look outside of it and you not, kind of like running the streets no more and you really look, you be like, damn, I used to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think, St. Louis dangerous than a motherfucker. From
the start of your career till now, what changes have you seen in the STL music scene?
Let's see. I would say a lot of pros and cons. We'll start with the pros. I definitely love to see how the young cats, you know what I'm saying, is really, really just kind of sticking together more than what we did. You know what I'm saying? I would say the younger artists in St. Louis is more about their business. You know what I mean? To a certain degree. And what I mean by more about their business is they definitely all want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? They all charging for features and they all, you know what I'm saying? They don't really want to do no free shows and they don't want to do none of that stuff. So I think it's a pro and it's a con in that. The pro in that is obviously that's good that they hungry and they're about the money. The con in that is this business and any business is about relationships. You know what I mean? So you definitely got to do your research on the people that you're talking to, because the person that you brush off or the person that you don't show no love to could be the person that could change your life. And you didn't know, but you just wanted $200. So you wasn't tripping off the relationship. You was just tripping off $200. So I think that's a pro and a con in that. Let me see. Cons. I would say one of the cons I would say is the younger generation is probably more living the records. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe more the content of the records. I think when I was coming up, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the OGs around me and a lot of the rappers was pretty much talking about getting money more. And it was more about money. It was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like St. Louis was fruitful in the streets in the early 2000s. And even in the 90s, it was fruitful. The ballers, you know what I'm saying, that was out, the OGs, they was really putting people on, and they was them kind of OGs where you go to the popsicle stand and they probably literally gonna buy everything on the truck and give it to all the kids in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I think the OG was different, you know what I'm saying, than what it is now. And you can hear it in the music. The youngsters now is more talking about more killing each other. And I think the problem with that is they actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know who's actually doing it, but I'm saying it's actually going on. You know what I'm saying? Like they rapping about the shit and it's going on, where the niggas getting money was rapping about it and it was going on too. But I just feel like it wasn't as many people dying recklessly. That's my way to answer.
So you think that music was better and the city was safer before than now?
No, I'm not gonna say the music was better. I'm not gonna say that because I don't want to sound like an old fool. You know how some people say a record from the '70s. You know, they want the music from the '70s back. I don't think that that's really specifically the case. I think everything has its place. So I can't say that the music is was better then. You know what I mean? St. Louis, you know, we've always had great music. I mean, we birthed artists like Tina Turner and, you know, well, Ike Turner anyway, and models and people like Josephine Baker. And, you know, we had a lot of great people come, you know, out of this city, Chuck Berry. So, you know, this town is really deeply rooted into the music, but it's a lot of pain in the city as well. So, and it's a lot of misguided kids. So I just feel like, you know what I mean? That's what's coming out in the music. They just kind of speaking their pain and singing their pain.
What advice would you give to somebody wanting to book their own tour?
Well, let me see. How can I say that? I would say the first thing you got to do is you got to go out there and you got to actually do it. You know what I'm saying? And that go back to what we was talking about, you know, people doing free shows or people paying for shows. And, you know, some people would look down upon paying to get on the show or look down upon driving 8 hours to do a show. But me and my brother, we did it, you know what I'm saying? Before we got to where we was, we did that for many years. And even still, if the opportunity is right, we'll still go do it now. But the difference is we probably got one of the best stage shows in St. Louis for sure. And I put a rack on that. That's anybody that's watching 16 by 16. If you want to do any kind of get on the stage and who rocket the hardest performance. I said this 2 years ago and nobody ever put their money up. I'm sticking to that. That's not me bragging or me trying to, you know how you niggas is. That nigga think no, nigga. You know. You see the footage and nigga, you know. Ain't nobody fucking with us on the stage. That's a whole nother story. So we're not going to even play like that. But you got to be willing to get in that car and go. You got to be willing to take a chance. I feel like a lot of artists, you know, kind of be Hollywood too soon. You know, we want to be, we want to be G Herbo too fast. You know what I'm saying? We got to crawl before you walk. That's with anything. You know what I mean? So I think you got to get in that van and you got to take those opportunities and you got to go, because you could go to Kansas City, Missouri, man, and you never know, your streams might go crazy, or you might go do one free show and that promoter might love you so much, you know what I'm saying, that he may book you to come back and he might pay you to come back, you know. I mean, that's what happened with us, but, you know, a lot of times, but we got a really, really great show. I put a lot of effort into my show. So that's why I'm passionate about the arts when it comes to performing, because we put a lot of effort into the concerts.
Favorite city to perform in and why?
Ah, man. Favorite city. I don't know. That's horrible, man. Yeah, definitely Omaha, Nebraska. We had some mind-blowing experiences and performances in Omaha, Nebraska. Sioux Falls, South Dakota has always been a big Zeus Rebelwaters supporter. LA, you know what I'm saying? I just recently performed in New York and that was crazy. So shout out to everybody that came out from Brooklyn and the Bronx and all that. It was magical. Yeah, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to say, but I think Omaha probably stick out the most.
Is the I Need Love reality show real?
Yes, the reality show is real. The reality show is real. Quick backstory, when me and my baby mama got divorced, and I was raising the girls on my own, it was kind of hard for me to bring, you know what I'm saying, women to the crib. Well, I mean, I still did it anyway, which I probably shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that. But when I was bringing girls to the crib, man, it's like my daughters was giving them the blues, man. Like they was looking at them. They was like looking through them. They was, you know, attitude was on 10. It was crazy. So throughout that time span of those 4 years that I had them by myself, you know what I'm saying? 4 years today. Now, obviously they're older. They 22, 21, 18, 19, you know what I'm saying? In college and, you know, kind of doing their own thing for the most part. It was easier for me to be able to start dating again. So, you know, I just figured why not make it out of a TV show. So that's what I did. I just took these dates and these people that I was meeting and these women that I was meeting, and I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and make it a TV show. I need love.
What is one misconception about you?
That I won't punch you in your fucking face.
All right.
It's a big misconception. People are fools. People are fools. And it's just probably primarily mostly because it ain't no OGs no more, so they don't know better. And then some of the niggas that supposed to be OGs, they was weak from the beginning. They was never solid niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I just think the misconception is, and not just about me, but you know, well, this is about me, so I guess we'll keep it about me. You just can't judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? To be nice, to be different, to be eccentric is because, you know what I'm saying? For me, it's the way to keep me out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like everybody that's rocking with me is on that. They would whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, what kind of leader would I be to be leading niggas to that? And I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get it to where we all can take care of our children, take care of our family, and create generational wealth. So we don't want no problems, but we'll if you bring it, we coming too. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't on that. We just trying to make money, make music. You know what I'm saying? Do something for the babies out here. So yeah, I would say the biggest misconception is I won't punch you in your face.
Most STL thing you've ever done?
Most St. Louis thing?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I ain't never been asked that. That's good, 16. Shit, the most St. Louis thing I've ever done. Let me see, because I be a St. Louis nigga everywhere I go, that's for sure. You want to put some music in this part from while I'm thinking. I don't know. Next.
In one sentence, tell us why we should listen to your music.
I'm one of the dopest niggas on the planet. Facts. Put facts in there too. Exclamation point, exclamation point.
Musically, what is something you are guaranteed to deliver in every song?
I would say uniqueness. It's gonna always be unique. It's gonna always be from the gut. Even if it's a twerk song, it's gonna be passionate. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always have some kind of filler in there to make you, you know what I'm saying, to try to make you think, you know what I'm saying? Not like it's a Nas record or nothing like that, but I really make sure that I put my all in the records. You know what I'm saying?
At this point in your career, what would you say you're most proud of?
The just being able to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Most people from my city, or most people from here, because y'all from here too, that start rapping, when I start rapping, they don't do it no more. They moved on to different things. They pretty much gave up. Because if you ask them, you know what I'm saying, I can guarantee you when they go home at night, they think about hitting the studio, they think about rocking the stage. So this music thing is kind of like a drug habit. It's very, very hard to kick. You know what I'm saying? And even if they tell you, oh, nigga, I ain't tripping off no music shit. I ain't tripping off that. And then I'm gonna tell you, this how you know when a nigga a hater. A nigga a hater, he done been on your page. He done been on your Instagram. He done been on your Facebook. He know you been touring. And he'll be like, oh, bro, you still doing that little music stuff? That's how you know a nigga on some hating shit. And it's just probably just due to the fact, you know what I'm saying, he don't mean to be a hater, but it's just like, you know, he quit. And to make sure that I, you know, say something on a positive note, you know what I'm saying, don't ever quit. You got to keep going. You got to finish what you started. So that's what I plan to do. I plan to finish what I started. I plan to still have one of the biggest brands in the world. I plan for all my brothers, you know what I'm saying, to be living it up, and it's coming, you know what I mean?
How long did you say you've been doing music or in the music business?
Let's see. Well, I would say I've been doing music as the arts. I've been doing it all my life. We started off doing talent shows, like dancing with my cousins in talent shows, and then singing Jodeci in talent shows, and then rapping in talent shows. So I pretty much been doing that most of my life. I would say professionally, I've been doing music since about 2003.
Okay.
Not three. I'll say 2004 is when I started to get paid for music. The first song that I had on the radio was called Angry on Q95.5. It was my very first song that hit the radio. So 2004, that's when I, kind of started making money from music. 2007, I got my first record deal with Who Bangin' Records, which is Mac 10's label with distribution through Capitol Records. So that was my first record deal, 2007. And but I've been doing music all my life.
So so what'd you say, 2003, 2004?
Yeah, I would say 2002 is when we made when I made the record. I was signed to Pretty Willie for a quick little minute too, but I made the record in like 2002, the song called Angry, 2002, 2003, recording 2004, it hit the radio, you know what I'm saying? Then we was just destroying shows all over St. Louis. And then around 2007 is when I got my first record deal with Mac 10.
Okay, so from then till now, what has been your wildest music-related memory?
Wildest music-related
memory?
Mm-hmm. I would say two things that I could say. I would say meeting a fan that cried when she seen me. That was super surreal. That was crazy. I would say, having a song played all over the country. Like my first song, it ended up getting picked up. It was playing in like 15 cities, like Buffalo, New York, New Jersey, all these different places that I had, at that time, I had never even been, really out of St. Louis besides family vacations, but never out of town for music. So that, and then I would say even more recently, probably about maybe 5 years ago in Nebraska, one of our fans put the Rebels logo, had tattooed it on her arm. So, she tattooed Rebel Gang on her arm. So, yeah, I would say those three things stick out the most.
Tell me about the donut selling business.
The donuts. So the way the donuts jumped off is when we go on tour, most of the time, if it's a Saturday, I'll let Saturday be my cheat day, or sometimes on Sunday, if we in the city, I go to a donut spot and just, kind of like just taste their donuts, just being a donut connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like my thing. All right, we in this city. I'm gonna go see what the donut's talking about. And I just told myself, I was like, man, I think I wanna jump into the donuts. You know what I mean? So I ended up partnering with a guy on the South Side. Things got rough for him during the COVID. He brought me in. You know what I'm saying? We came up with a deal and partnered together as 50-50 partners. And now that's how Sweets by Sweetwaters is here. So I service I got about 20, 25 gas stations around St. Louis, one in Berkeley, the rest in like West Side, North Side. So when you go to the gas station in the morning, they're my donuts that you buying. And we got the packaged donuts coming soon, you know what I'm saying, for the grocery stores. We got the trucks coming soon. We're going to put more locations in more cities. So it's going down.
Okay. Two other things about the donuts. One, how long did you say and you've been doing it? You've been selling them. And also, what is your favorite donut?
I only been in the donut business about 6 to 7 months. So it's growing pretty fast. I'm pretty excited about that. My favorite donut, and oh my God. Oh shit. Yeah, my favorite donut is this new donut we got. So it's a glazed donut, and y'all know I'm fat and I'm passionate about this fucking donut. So it's a glazed donut. This motherfucker look like a hand, or look like somebody motherfucking grandma's foot, right? Look like a foot, like a Ninja Turtle foot. And the motherfucker got like apple shit in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? We still don't have a name for the donut yet. If you go on my Instagram, I got people trying to help me find a name, and you can win a prize. But it got apple like filling in it. And man, damn, here it go again. Every time I talk about my mouth water, that's embarrassing. Fuck.
Does it taste like apple pie?
Man, that motherfucker fire. I don't know what it tastes. It's so good. It's so good. I'm sorry. Yeah, that shit good as hell. So yeah, I ain't got a name for it yet, but it's an apple hand right now. You know what I'm saying? Apple hand is fire. That's my favorite donut.
Okay. So now what can we be expecting from you coming up, and also where to follow you to see all of that?
Well, right now I got 3 albums that's out right now. Blonde Sheep, Long Way From Home, and Almost Home. Those 3 projects on on all platforms. Yeah, on. I don't think I'm high. On all platforms, yeah. And we just dropped Dancing with the Devil, Slim Boy Rax featuring myself, first artist off my label, Born Ready Records. So y'all look out for that. More touring, more music, more donuts. You know what I'm saying? We got the clothing line. Y'all see we got the hats on. It's the Tilted Royalty hats. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think if I got anything else on. You see, I got the rebel shorts on. I'm fly than a motherfucker. I don't care about that either. Yeah, fuck them. They see the Crocs, nigga. Crocs, give me a check on 16, my 16 tag Crocs. Yeah, that's it, man. We just got a lot of stuff going on. Oh, my foundation I just started is called the Stars in the Sky Foundation for at-risk youth. So if you got some kids that need to be mentored, you know what I'm saying? They want to know about music. They want to learn music. You know what I mean? We have a great event that we're doing this Sunday. We partner with Wendy's and we'll be feeding about 25 kids lunch for free. And just hanging out with them, giving them Halloween candy and stuff like that. So I'm thinking like 16, y'all might need to just pop out and pull up, man, and, you know, get a little shoo, something like that. And yeah, follow me at Zeus Rebelwaters. That's Zeus Rebel, Rebel, waters like the water you drink. Yo, this is Zeus Rebelwaters, and that was another episode of 16 with 16.